What you're doing wrong when feeding your baby without even realizing it. Feeding your baby might seem simple. You give them food, they eat, and you move on. But did you know that some of the most common feeding practices can actually harm your baby's health and habits? From starting solids at the wrong time to introducing foods that create picky eaters. This video will walk you through the do's and don'ts of feeding your baby or toddler. The biggest feeding mistakes parents make. Most parents don't realize that the foods they give their baby now can shape their child's tastes, preferences, and health for a lifetime. Are you solids too early or too late? Letting your baby taste processed snacks or sugary treats? Missing the key foods that build a strong, healthy body? These are small choices that can have big consequences. But don't worry, I'll guide you through what to do and what to avoid. What you'll learn in this video. Exact signs that show your baby is ready for solid foods, the best foods to start with, and why vegetables should come before fruits. The harmful effects of processed snacks and sweets, even in small amounts. How to build your baby's love for healthy foods without forcing or bribing. The secret to why babies don't miss junk food unless they're exposed to it. Why feeding your baby right matters more. Feeding isn't just about filling your baby's tummy. It's about setting up their entire relationship with food. What you introduce now doesn't just affect their nutrition, it shapes their preferences, their health, and even their habits as they grow older. The wrong choices might seem small at the moment, but they can have long-lasting effects you may not even realize. Here's the truth, your baby doesn't crave sugary snacks or junk food unless they're exposed to it. They don't miss what they don't know. So, every decision you make about their diet is an opportunity to guide them toward healthier habits without unnecessary battles later on. The right time to start solids. Getting the timing right is essential. Start solids too early, and their digestive system might not be ready. Start too late, and they might miss the chance to explore new flavors and textures at a critical stage of development. Signs your baby is ready for solids. They can sit up with minimal support and have good head control. They show curiosity about your food, like reaching for your plate or watching you eat with fascination. They've lost the tongue thrust reflex, meaning they won't push food out of their mouth automatically. Remember, starting solids is not about replacing breast milk or formula. It's about complementing it. Breast milk or formula should remain their main source of nutrition until they are at least 1 year old. The foods you should start with. When it comes to introducing solids, simplicity is key. You don't need to overthink it. Babies are experiencing these flavors for the first time, so natural and bland are perfect. 1. Start with single grain cereals. Iron-fortified rice or oatmeal cereals are gentle on their stomach and help replenish their iron stores. Mix it with breast milk or formula to create a familiar taste. Introduce vegetables. First, vegetables like carrots, peas, or sweet potatoes should come before fruits. Why? Babies naturally prefer sweet flavors, so if you start with fruits, they might reject vegetables later. By introducing veggies first, you help them develop a balanced palate. Move to fruits. Once they're comfortable with vegetables, add pureed fruits like bananas, apples, or pears. These are sweet but also nutrient-rich, making them a great next step. Proteins are important. Around 7 to 8 months, you can introduce proteins like well-cooked and mashed chicken, lentils, or tofu. These are essential for growth and brain development. Keep foods bland. Don't add salt, sugar, or spices. Babies don't need them, and keeping things simple helps them appreciate the natural flavors of whole foods. Why it's worth the effort. Feeding your baby doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be intentional. Every choice you make now, what foods you offer, how you approach mealtime, and even what you keep out of their diet, shapes their future relationship with food. They don't need fancy meals or sugary treats to feel loved. What they need is your patience, your guidance, and your commitment to giving them the best possible start.